So we meet again. Today is day 38 of 365 here on Carlos Gil TV. I am at the airport. So 2 time zones and 6 hours later, I have arrived in San Francisco. I hope that my suit, after 2 flights, survived and it's not all mangled up. That would really suck. All right, resume's being printed, and bam! Look at that right there. That is a beauty. There you go. That's a good looking resume done by my good friend Violet at A+ Professional Resumes. Resumes are ready to go, and I am going to go ahead and wrap this vlog up so I can go ahead and get some dinner and then go to sleep early, but not before I go ahead and just say thank you to every single person out there that has personally taken the time to help me in my job search over the last 4 weeks. It has not been an easy time for me. Not so much because of the whole job thing, not working out in St. Louis. Those things happen. And finding a job is really not as critical as my family. And really, you can't compare one or the other. Finding a job, you can find a job anywhere. You know, thank God, thank my network, I have the abilities to go ahead and network and interview, and all that stuff is all great. But throughout this whole process, I really keep my wife and my daughter close to my heart because I feel bad for them. I feel it's not fair to them that I dragged them all the way out to St. Louis. They just moved there in August of this past year, and now we're in February and we're looking 6 months later having to go ahead and up and move again. So I feel bad more than anything for them. So for me, like, this whole process has been hard just because I have that guilt on my mind and my heart that I took an opportunity thinking it was the best thing for us and our family, uprooted us from Florida, moved away from our family and from our friends, and now look at us, we're getting ready to go ahead and make another move. So it's like one of those things of just guilt. You think, as a man, did I do the right thing? Did I mess up? What the hell is going on? But all in all, I believe in just having faith, and things happen for a reason. And regardless if you believe in God or not, I think there's definitely a higher power out there that puts us in certain situations for reasons beyond really our control, beyond our knowledge. But there's reasons at the end of the day, and I think those reasons are really meant to go ahead and strengthen our character and really to make us better people at the end of the day. And I don't want to throw any stones at anyone out there or really kind of bring up the past, but I was in a situation over the last year that probably wasn't going to be a fit for me over the long term, and I'm grateful that things happened the way they did, so I can go ahead and move on now onto the next chapter of my career and onto the next chapter of my life. I'm sitting in this hotel room now. It is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I have a big day ahead of me tomorrow. Full day of interviews starting at 8 a.m., concluding at 5 p.m. And I'm excited. Like, I live for this. I live for the opportunity to be able to sit in front of like-minded people in front of me and really have dialogue around their business and around how I potentially can go ahead and bring value to them and over-deliver. And I've worked in staffing and recruiting going back to my days at Jobs Direct USA. So for me, I really don't look at it as an interview, as I look at it more of a business meeting of the minds to go ahead and identify potential needs on their end with potential solutions that I might be able to bring and value that I might be able to bring to the organization. And I look at job searching and interviewing no different than dating. You go through this process of getting to know one another. Everything looks great on the surface both ways, but then when you sit face to face, you really have an opportunity to peel back the curtain and really get to know each other better. And I think it's healthy. You don't always get the job. That's a fact of life. I've learned that. I've interviewed and gone through the process on a handful of occasions for jobs that I ultimately didn't get, that I really wanted. And trust me, it hurts. it is a shot to the gut, but again, it happens. And you have to kind of keep this mentality at all times that things aren't always going to go according to the way that you plan them to go, but they're going to go according to the way that they're supposed to happen. And everything helps you build character. Getting rejected, getting turned down, losing a job, it all helps you build that character at the end of the day, that when that one company or that one person takes a shot on you, you're going to be so ready to go ahead and take that game-winning shot that you are going to feel like $1 million, and you're going to want to over-deliver and bring all this value to that organization. So that's where my head is at. And there's nothing to rehearse. I know a lot of people, they kind of go through this process of, well, what am I going to say when I'm asked these certain questions? At the end of the day, be yourself. That's my best advice to anyone out there watching this that's going through a similar job search and is in the process of interviewing for jobs. I'm just myself. I'm not trying to go ahead and go out of my way to impress anyone. I'm naturally myself, and I tell everyone the same thing. For me, the most important thing that I'm looking for from a potential employer is company culture, one where I can really thrive and succeed, and my enthusiasm and my energy and my just passion for digital marketing is going to be valued. And that's it. At the end of the day, I've got a great resume to go over, talking from starting my career in banking to starting up my own company to starting up social media for a Fortune 500 brand to leading all of digital for a Fortune 100. So at the end of the day, like, there's nothing else for me to go outside of that other than just talk about how can I bring value to your organization out there. So thank you so much once again to everyone that's watching this. Thank you to everyone that keeps supporting me throughout this process. I cannot wait to land my next role, move to the next city that I go to, and just really settle down and focus on just helping whichever organization takes a chance on me, just help that company as much as I can and give 110%. I want to work. I strive just so hard to go ahead and help a winning organization be greater than they already are. And I know a lot of candidates say that, it sounds cliche, but I want to work so damn bad just to help an organization out there that wants someone like me who's just goal driven and determined and just enthusiastic. And one thing about me that people out there need to know is I love to have fun on the job. I take work extremely serious, but I like to also incorporate fun. And you have to enjoy what you do. You have to go into work every single day and really be challenged and really push yourself and not do the same old thing day in and day out, because that's how you get burned out quickly. That is how a job isn't fun. And I just love to be challenged. I love to have my plate full. I like to know that there is an objective at the end of the day. There's an end game that myself or the team I'm on or the team I'm leading is trying to accomplish. And at the end of the day, it's all about the company. It's all about the brand. It's all about putting that brand first. And really everything that you do, all your leadership, your strategic thinking, your analysis, everything goes into making that brand the best brand within their segment possible. So I say this because I am just amped up. I'm hyped. I want to get back to work. Like, it kills me sitting at home knowing that I could be in someone's office right now just bringing tremendous amount of value to them. And I'm not going to go through my entire resume on this video. I encourage you to visit my website, carlosgil.biz. Check it out there. You can find me on LinkedIn. I'm winded, but that's a good thing, because this is exactly what I need the night before an interview, is just to be super hyped up. So when I go in there tomorrow, it's shaking hands, smiling, but really getting down to business, which is how can I help you? All right, friends, I appreciate you watching this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Fist bumps as always. Bam. Peace. And wish me luck in my next role. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.